Queens, kings,
What's
all of you.
going on?
Hey, babies, how y'all doing?
What is it? How y'all be? How y'all be? What's going on, world? It's that time
Oh,
again.
Lord, it was this whole struggle.
Yes.
It was a whole struggle.
If y'all
Jesus.
only knew.
It
If
was
y'all
such a
only knew.
struggle.
Yes, yes. If
Lord.
y'all only knew.
Welcome to another episode of Their
Mhm.
POV with Nick and King. We are your host, Nikki Johnson.
And I am the King, King Harrington. How y'all be today? What it is, what it
Wow.
is.
Jesus. Y'all, we had stuff breaking. It was a lot. It was a lot. We are so
Yes,
happy.
yes.
My Lord. How y'all doing out there today? Welcome back to another fun edition. It's family time. It's time for us to get together, chit chat, sit at the table, and talk. We are family, so we're so glad you guys have joined us. King, what's going on? How was your weekend?
Weekend was good. Had a family gathering on Saturday. That was enjoyable. Yes, got to see some family I hadn't seen in a while, but it was good. Enjoyed it. And today went to church this morning. From
Come
the
on with the church.
yeah, right there from the comforts of my own living room.
Come on with the church.
So
How was
yes,
service?
service was good. Service was good. Yes, enjoyed it. How Pastor
One thing you
Johnson?
learned today.
What did I learn? Yeah, you would throw that on me.
I
Uh,
did.
that's so messed up. Uh, uh, trust in the Lord, and He'll guide you through.
Well, that part.
Yes.
That part. I'm just
Yes,
making
yes.
sure that we are live and I'm sharing.
Hmm.
So we need you guys to share too, please. Share, have a
Yes,
watch
yes.
party. Let
All
everybody know
that.
that the family is at the table. Dinner's ready. So it's time to sit at the
Mm.
table and chit chat.
Yes, yes. Time to get it in.
All
Yep.
right. I'm just
Do what you do, Nick. Do what you do.
all right. So it looks like we are shared. Hopefully we
Okay.
are shared.
Yes,
All
yes.
righty then. Well, let's get our
Shout outs as we do.
shout outs then. I couldn't even think of the word.
You know I'm gonna keep you. I'm gonna definitely get you right. It's all good. Oh, excuse me, excuse me. Let me turn. So sorry. Let me get that down there. Yeah.
All right, so while
And
King is getting his stuff together over there,
gotcha.
I'm gonna do my
Okay, good.
shout out. My shout out always goes to my future husband. Shut up, King. To my future husband, sweetheart,
So,
wherever you are, I don't know who you are, haven't met you yet, but I know you are somewhere praying and preparing for me. And guess what, boo? I am doing the same for you. Hey,
yes,
baby,
she is.
hey,
Yes, she
hey.
is, brother. Yes, she is. So just so you know, she is definitely praying that you go come and not rescue her,
Stop
but
that.
just be.
No,
I'm
no,
saying
we're
what you
not.
say,
Nikki's
not
not
rescue.
desperate. I
Right?
done told
Not
him
de-
about
did
that.
I just said not desperate. I don't mean like that. I mean
Fix
rescue
that.
her and be that woman, be that man that you know you can be for this woman. That's all I'm saying. I ain't trying to, That's all I'm saying, Nick. But let me go ahead and give my shout out to my
Yeah,
beautiful
help
wife.
yourself out and move on.
My beautiful wife, Chiquita Harrington. Love you, babe. Hope you're watching. If not, you watch later, and it's all good.
Mm.
So yeah, that's
You
that's
you
mine, Nick. Yeah.
you rescued yourself a little bit on that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Y'all, we have some great topics that we're going to
Excuse
be
me.
talking about today. These are some of King's favorites, so y'all know it's going to be good.
It's going to be good.
I don't know. It might get a little warm. All I'm saying is remind yourself of what my hat says as we
Mm,
go forward. So listen,
yes.
today we're going to be inviting the audience into the conversation. So, if you
Mm,
are interested in coming on camera with us and actually becoming one of the co hosts for today or for a particular segment, you're going to hit us up by letting us know. You can DM us or you can put it in the comments. I will send you a link and you can join us for today's conversation. And as always, you can hit us up in the comments because we're going to be reading them. We will be responding. This is interactive entertainment, right?
yes, it is. Yes, it is. All day long. Yes,
Alrighty
ma'am.
then. Well, let's go ahead and get started.
Yes.
So, we are talking about all kinds of stuff today. Listen, listen, listen.
Mm.
King, go
If
ahead.
I pay all the costs, am I the boss?
Mm,
Yeah,
mm,
hey, y'all
mm,
heard it. You know what it's. Y'all know where that come from.
mm,
Pay the cost of being born. You know who said it. You know who
mm,
said it.
mm,
The
mm.
Godfather, Mr. Dynamite. Yeah, it was a song out there, y'all. So
Mhm,
we just trying to understand.
mhm.
Pay the cost to be the
Tell the
boss.
people why we're talking about this and what your POV is on the subject, sir.
Well, we just, sometimes you want to think about, if you making the most money, if I'm sorry, let me change that. If you're paying all the bills, or you're paying for everything, does that mean that, she has to follow or he has to follow? You take the lead and she just have to roll with it or he have to roll with it. That's just my point. That's the subject. That's the topic. So, Nick, if you ready for me to dive in and give you my, like you said, POV about this, I can do this as well.
Before you do, I would like to read one of our viewer comments. Hello.
Okay. Hello, Miss Cynthia.
Hi,
How
Pastor
you doing?
Cynthia. Thank you so much for joining. So this is one of my podcasts. I also have the Obstacle Overcomer, but we are so glad that you joined us for their POV. What we do here
Yes.
on Sundays is we either have a bunch of candid conversations, we do hot topics, we do trending topics, or if people present questions, we answer them. He gives his POV, I give mine. We do not always agree, but we
Hmm.
also we invite viewer comments, points of view, thoughts, concerns, all of those things. And today is a little extra special because anyone that wants to join us on camera is welcome to do so today. So thank you so much for joining, and please be sure to add your comments. And if you don't mind, please share. She says she loves the concept.
That's what's
Thank
up.
you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll put that up real
Yes.
quick. All righty. So right now, the first topic on the table is if you pay all the bills, does that mean you are the boss?
Mm.
You pay all the costs, you are the boss. Listen,
Hey,
King,
hey.
oh,
I'm
wait a
just.
minute. Hold on one second. Hello, Sissy.
Hey,
Sam is in
hey,
the
sang.
building. She
Was
says,
that
hey, Sissy.
Sangrele?
Hey,
Is that how you
King.
pronounce that? Is that how you pronounce that?
Sandra Lay, that is her name.
Sangrele. Hello, ma'am.
You
Hello.
may
How are
call her
you?
San for short if you choose to.
Okay. Okay,
All
Miss
right,
San.
San. So we want to get your
Hola.
opinion too. All righty, here we go. Let's kick this off. King,
Yes, dear.
gonna hit the people with what we talked about.
Well, we talk about paying the cost to be the boss. Basically, I'm paying everything. I run everything. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I mean, I would give you some input. I'm not going to totally leave you out. You know what I'm saying? Totally, like your opinion doesn't matter. But is that the case where if I'm paying everything, you should just go ahead and follow the lead? You know? Now, from my point of view,
Hold on, pause. Wait a second. You said if you pay everything, you run everything.
I
Now,
mean, that's
if
just
wait, hold on, wait.
go ahead,
Here's
go
the
ahead.
question. Here's the
Yes.
question. If your wife pays everything, does she run everything? And you said, and you should just follow. Are you following if it's your wife?
I mean, I'm feeling that's how the household is ran.
That's
That's
yes or
how
no, buddy, according to
I'm
your
just
own
saying.
words.
Well, as far as me, I don't run like that. I'm just saying. The question was posed, and when I came up with when we came up with the topic, it was like, does that happen in households? Yes, it does. Am I that person? No, I don't feel if I pay everything that you should follow me. But I think some things I'm gonna make decisions on. I feel I got a little edge because because I pay everything. Now I ain't gonna say I'll take everything over, but I feel like I got a little edge. Like I put it like this. You know how people have votes, and it's my vote counts high. I put it like that. How about that?
So if it was a
so
company, you own more
yeah,
stock in the company
there you go. There you
because you
go.
paid the bills.
So I got how do you say I got a controlling share 51-49. That's how it would be.
Mm.
So yeah, my shares outweigh yours. So I have that controlling vote. So we had to decide something. We're gonna do this and that. Well, I come in and I say, well, this is where I feel this should go, and I feel with my edge and with my shares, this is how it should go. I
Okay,
mean, I wouldn't
why? Why do you
because
get why do you get
because
more
like
control of shares?
in that case, because like I said, I maintain the household. I take care of everything. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like the captain of a ship. You a shipmate one, I'm captain. So
Okay, so
captain
I got
runs
a
the ship,
question
right?
for you. You said you take care of everything.
If that was the
So
case.
that means you're working, bringing
Mm-hmm.
home the money. You're
Mm-hmm.
also taking the money and paying all the bills, cleaning
Mm-hmm.
everything, cooking everything as well, correct?
Oh, hold up.
No, 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 no. Hold on. Yes or no? Hold on. Yes or no?
No,
Okay,
that's
so
not.
wait a minute. So with that answer, then that
Mm-hmm.
means your wife is doing the other part, right?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so
I
you're
never,
not taking care of everything. You just bringing in the income, and she takes care of everything else. Correct?
no. See, what I'm saying is, I understand what you're
Mm.
saying. Now, just because the physical is being done by her, but I got all the financial. I'm saying so with everything that's running, I'm running it. So the fun, the
I just
physical.
ate you up with that question, King.
I mean, you hit me hard. You hit me
No.
with that, but I'm saying you already know how it runs. I mean, I mean, some households is ran where okay, if I'm controlling the finance and I'm paying everything, you know what I'm saying, you got to do something. So I mean, if
Wait,
that's the
no,
physical,
but so here's the question. Remember, you said that you were doing everything. So when I asked you, okay, so that means you're making the money, taking it, paying all the bills, cooking and cleaning. You said
okay, let's
no. Hold on. You said the wife
right,
has to do her part.
okay,
So if she's doing her part, that means you're doing your part, but you
hmm
still get to make all the decisions because you're bringing in the money. That's what you said, right?
but that's where the 5149 come in. I just said that. That's where the 5149
Okay.
come in at,
Okay.
right? I mean, if
I'm
I'm,
just
gonna say, go ahead.
I'm just
I'm
trying to
saying,
understand the 51 part because she doing her part.
okay, but
And her
understand
part may be just as much as you bringing in the money. Why do you get 51?
because, like I said, I pay the part. I pay the cost. See, I'm paying. I'm taking care of all of that. So
Mm,
if I didn't have that part, we wouldn't even have the other part. See what I'm saying? That
okay.
wouldn't be nothing to clean up. If I wasn't paying the mortgage, it wouldn't be nothing to clean up. If I wasn't paying the lights,
Okay.
you couldn't see the clean up. If I wasn't
Okay.
paying the cable, you couldn't even watch TV. If I wasn't paying the phone bill, you couldn't talk. So I'm
Okay.
saying, if I'm paying everything that, then you
Then
just,
you
you know what I'm
should get
saying?
okay.
Like I said, I have that vote over, you know what I'm saying? My 51% over the 49. I
Okay.
mean, I'm just
Well,
saying.
before Nikki gives her POV, let's
Yes,
go to
ma'am.
the comments.
All righty then. Let's go to the comments.
Go ahead, King.
Okay. When you consider some costs are paid with commodities other than money.
That part.
Mm,
That part.
commodities. Okay. Well, I mean, they're still, like I said, they still make up to 49%. I mean,
Nah,
that's
King.
just
Relationship is a partnership, period. Period. It's no
okay.
longer mine or his, it's ours. In saying that, I do believe the man should make more, speaking from my past experiences. So for her, he feels
Mhm.
that he should bring in more of the income. But she
Mm.
believes that the relationship part is decision making. Next comment. Go ahead, King.
Okay. Exactly. The finances only run a part, but without manpower, the entity will not exist for long. This is true. So that's why, you know what I'm saying? That's why you got 49%. I got 51 because my 1%, you know what I'm saying, trumps, your 49. So in this case, right, it's a partnership. Don't get me wrong, it's a partnership, and everything can be talked about, discussed. But I have the last say.
Mm,
Goes in because I'm the
mm,
boss. I pay the cost to be that. I pay
mm.
the cost to have that one vote, to have that
Uh,
deciding vote. So that's what that's about.
all right. And
Yeah.
notice the mouth bridle from heaven. Got my mouth closed until I get past these other comments. Then I will
Hmm.
give you mine.
Got you.
I love this next one. I love
Mm.
this next one. This is for you, King.
Yeah, I know you. Okay.
Maybe he should pay a maid. Wow.
And you know what? Hey, just to let you know, Sint, I have done that. I have had, we have had housekeeping, and that's not been a problem. I paid that too. So, it comes with the responsibility of doing that when you're in that place, if that's the case. Now, mind you, I'm just saying in situations. Now,
Oh, I've been waiting. I've been waiting. I'm so glad you joined, sis. I'm so glad you joined. I've been waiting. Here's your queen. Your wife says
I said cooking and
cooking and
cleaning cars.
cleaning costs.
Yes, it does.
Wow. Hold on,
You
wait a
know,
minute. She's not done. You talked. Let her talk. No, it doesn't trump my 49%. Wow. LOL, I'm torn on my thoughts about that, Mr. King. Yeah,
I
I
mean,
understand that. And hold on, we got comments are coming through.
it's all
LOL. No, she
good.
says it's all good. LOL. Chiquita says now we have situations. All righty. Now,
Mhm.
here's the thing about your philosophy.
Yes, ma'am.
That thing works real good when it's a man making the statement. If I take care of all the bills, I'm the boss. I get 51%. The
Mhm.
decision will ultimately be mine. But when that thing is the woman bringing in all the money, she don't get to be the boss. He doesn't want to then have to submit to his wife. He's not gonna want her telling him what to do. You understand what I'm saying? So this
Mm-hmm.
situation works really well when it's coming out of the mouth of a man who feels the way that you feel. So I'm gonna go back to my question, especially
Mm.
since the queen is in the comments. I'd love to hear her thoughts. The
Right?
question I ask of you is this: if it is
Yes.
the wife that's
Yes.
making the money, does she
Mm-hmm.
still get the same things that you said? The 51%, you get the 49, her say goes, and she runs everything? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, you
You know,
heard
that's
that.
one thing. That's
You
one thing I
heard
can say
that.
because the reason I say that, Nick, because I'm secure, you know what I'm saying, and confident in anything I do. So if you're in that position to make to have that and you doing and you know what I'm saying, you're paying that cost, I'm gonna give you a 51% because it's only right.
And I
'Cause if,
appreciate that. You didn't say that
yeah.
earlier, but I
Yes.
appreciate you saying it
Okay.
now.
So yes. Okay.
They can
Well, you
rewind
know
it.
what?
They can rewind it.
No problem with it, but okay. Well, as long as we got that understood, it goes
Mm-hmm.
both ways. It
Mm-hmm.
goes both ways,
Mm-hmm.
and I have no problem with
I'm
that.
just trying to understand though, why can
Hmm.
it not be a partnership if you get married and the two become one? Or if you get married because you are in love with your husband, with the
Hmm.
man or the woman to become your husband or wife, that thing is supposed to be a we.
Right.
Not I'm the employee or I own more shares of this
Nobody
family
said that.
company. I'm only playing off of what you said, bro.
I didn't say nothing about being an employee. I just said
No,
that
you
that's
didn't say an employee king. However, you brought in the 51% share.
yeah,
That's the
that was a
company.
decision. That was based on decision making. That would have nothing to do as far as what ownership. We still a partnership, but I'm saying like
No,
any
You're not
no.
a partnership. If you get the most say, you make the final decisions. You get to make the decisions, and you own 51%, and she only gets 41. That's not partnership.
I said
It's not
49.
equal anyway.
She
It's
gets
not equal
49. She
anyway.
gets 49. She gets
I'm sorry.
49. I get
Okay,
51.
semantics. Now we're gonna
Hey, I'm
deflect
just
on
saying
that.
that's how
49%,
well that's how
49%
boards
for you.
work. That's how boards. But I'm just saying if it's just like
Again, okay,
anything
no,
else.
pause. Wait. You just said that's how what works?
I said that's how anything works when
You
you
said that's
bring.
how boards work.
Well, I
So
mean, but
hold
anytime
on.
you bring in anytime.
So when I wait a minute. So when I make it employee employer, you
Mhm.
said no, that's not what it is. But you just brought it back to being a board. So we talking marriage, we talking
Okay.
work. What we talking?
Okay. This is okay. Let me go ahead and break it down so it can be never getting broke. 49. Okay, when I talk numbers, 49 and 51%, that's based on because I'm putting in more as far as the financial. Okay, like it's like and that can work both ways. If she's paying for everything, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking across the board, and the only thing I'm bringing to the table is because I'm cleaning the house and I'm, fixing the food and stuff. I'm gonna give you more say on how certain things go because you're in that control area. You're running, you know what I'm saying? All that's being done. So I still will come to you and we talk about certain things that need to make decisions. But at the end of the day, if you want to make that decision, then I'm gonna put it on you because you hold that. You holding all that. And I ain't got
Oh,
a problem with it.
okay. I'm
You know what I'm
sorry,
saying? If
King.
you
Now you confusing me. Wait a minute.
oh now I'm
Now you
confused.
confusing me because that's not what you just said earlier.
Oh my
You
God. What
said you said if it's a decision that needs to be made, we can
right?
talk about it, but ultimately I'm gonna get the say.
And that's what I'm saying about her. She can do the same thing. Ultimately, we could talk about it, but I'm saying we could both talk about it and give our views. But you know what? She gonna have the
Oh,
last
this is
say if
if
she
she
running
making the
stuff.
most money. I got
Yes,
you. I
exactly. She
got you.
said she got the last
I
say
got you. I
in that
got you.
situation. But see, and we talking about households. Everybody's household is not ran the same. Okay, so we just
Right.
talking from area. We talk from areas when you running everything and everything is coming out your pocket. You know what I'm saying? It does put you in a position where you feel that you got the upper hand as far as total decision make overall decision making. You know what I'm saying? When the decision needs to be made based on okay, I got my view, I got your view. We come together, but I like, well, I think it should go like this. Why? Because I hold that card.
Mm.
That's all I'm saying. I feel I hold that
Okay.
card. It'd be the other way around. She holds that card.
I got you.
Hope.
I disagree,
Well, I
but I
understand.
got you.
I feel you. I feel you.
But that's why we do the show, right? All right,
Exactly,
let's go
man.
to the
That's
comments. We got a lot of them coming through, King.
gotcha.
So your wife says, "What is she running, King? I came in kind of late." So what he said at the beginning was he pays all of the bills. He runs everything. He takes
Mhm,
care of everything. And so
mhm,
I said, "Does that mean you are working, paying the bills, like literally taking the money to pay them,
mhm.
cooking and cleaning?" He was like, "Nah, the wife does that." So I said, well, then she's doing her part just as equally. Why do you get 51%, because you're working, bringing the money, she only gets 49%, and that's where about you came in.
But let me clear something up too.
Oh
As far as
yeah, go
okay, just
ahead.
one part, the part where you said about paying, about making the money and paying the bills, he does that too. So he does, yeah. He makes the money and he pays the bills. So only
Okay, so
thing, so
if we
right, he
gonna
does
keep it a
those stuff.
hundred, King,
Yeah.
if we gonna keep it 100,
Yes.
most times in situations like that where the
hmm
one of the spouses working, they're not
Right.
taking that money and paying the bills. They're taking it and they're bringing it home for the other person to go and pay the bills or work the budget. I'm not saying in all families, but
Exactly.
most times that's
hmm
because the other person is doing their part, correct? In
But
that
like
partnership that you said was a board.
right, but in some cases, like I just said, that you making the money and you're paying the bills too. It can be as simple if you know how to manage it and you run it like that, then it can be done.
Okay.
So that's yeah. So it just takes a little bit off. Like I said, that's how you get your 51%. Okay,
Okay.
you take care of
All
that
right.
situation on both ends. You make the money, you pay the bills, you take care of all that, make sure everything's paid. Boom. So here you go. This is what your 49% means. See what I'm saying? So you don't have to worry about that part. Financials, none at all. You pick up your
Mm.
phone, you talk. You cut on the
Okay.
lights, you be able to see. You cut on the
Okay.
cable, you get to see. You drive your car, insurance on there. You know what I'm saying?
All
So
right.
there you
All
go.
right.
That's
Okay.
there
All
you go
right. We're going to
for
go
sure.
to some viewer comments. I will just throw this out there.
Yes, ma'am.
The other partner and I'm going to say partner, that's doing their part, it'd
Mm-hmm.
be funny if they put that same thing on sex. That's all.
Really,
Right.
really.
Right.
So I mean,
So,
so
wait a
just
minute. No, hold on. We got to go
because
to the
I
viewers.
definitely want to address that when you
I'm
finish
sure
with a
you do.
comment.
I
Yes, I
know.
do. Yes, ma'am.
Said right. Your wife says everything should be shared across the board. I agree with that. Every partnership has to have a final decision maker.
Thank
She's
you.
agreeing with you
Thank
on that. Okay. All right.
you. Just saying.
But I will say this, Pastor DuPont, that is true. In this case, the way he is defining it, I
hmm
totally disagree. Because it's almost like, why are you sitting me down at the table to even ask my opinion if in your head, no matter what you say, I'm gonna make the decision that I have no understanding of what we're gonna sit down and decide.
No,
You
no,
just
that's
tell
not
me
what I'm
what you
saying. That's not what I'm
hold
saying.
on, I'm addressing
Go
her,
ahead.
King.
I'm
Hold
sorry.
on.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hold
My bad.
on.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
I told y'all he was fired up about these topics today. So yeah, I don't agree with that because I have no reason to sit at the table with you if no matter what I say, you've already made up in your mind that what you say goes because you bring in the money. Let's see. Then she says, but I do not agree the majority finance provider should have the well, I'll say, I'll say, you want to read that one?
There should be no control. It should be a discussion.
You want to read the
Okay.
next one?
No, there are no cards in marriage.
And
Okay.
the next one.
Control causes resentment.
That part. All right, King, go ahead. You wanted to
Yes.
church what I said.
But basically, what I'm saying is, I'm not. Nobody's trying to control anything. And then, basically, when you said about the decision making, it's like, okay, I already got in my head. That's not true. When I sit down and discuss something like a major type of situation, like we're buying a new car or work buying out, just major stuff. I want to sit down and have that discussion. I'm not going to sit there. I'm not just because I make the money and I make, what I'm saying, and I take care of everything. No, that's not a decision I'm going to make on my own. I could just as well do it, but no, that's selfish, and I don't want to do that. I want to bring you into it so we can really talk about it because that'll help me say, okay, well, we can wait, or we can decide on which car to get together. I don't have a problem with that bringing you into the conversation like that. I'm just saying like we stuck between the decision, and I go ahead and just take it over the top. But I
Okay.
really feel in the marriage part, yeah, because like I said, you got your partnership, you got your marriage. Partnership is the business. Marriage, that's the connection. That's your relationship. So in certain things, because like I said, business is business. That's just always been me. When we talk business, we talk business. I ain't got no feelings in business. None.
Okay.
Your emotions, your feelings means nothing to me when we talk business. So you got to
Well,
understand that how to deal with business on when you make a decision business wise. So if we talking about something materialistic, I want to hear. I want to definitely hear your view. I mean, you're gonna hear my view, and at the end, when we sit there, come to a dead block, I'm gonna make that decision because I
okay.
feel it's gonna be in the best interest of both of our views.
Okay.
As far as
I
marriage,
like I
I
like
definitely believe the
his
partnership marriage.
redefinition that you just did. because that's not what you said at first, King. It's not what you said
Well,
at
Nick,
all.
Nick,
Repeatedly, that's not what you said.
well, when you know what I'm saying, like I said, when you break it all the way down across and you get your point of view across, that's what it comes down to. Now, I can come from people that I know that definitely could care less about what the other person says because they're going to make it run like that. But that's not me. I bring both of us together. I know brothers that's, hey, I don't run anything. You do you and just sit back and enjoy. I got this. And I know brothers like that. That's how they run their household. It rolls like that, and that's just how it go. Me, I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, I'm the person that wants to sit down. We can converse, you know what I'm saying, about it. And then if I have to make the last decision, I'm doing it in the best interest of both of us. And it's not just
Okay.
about me making the most money. It's just that I'm, the decision based on that. I've always been that futuristic person on how things look in the big picture. That's always been my view. So when I make those decisions, it's in the interest of both of us. But I take both views. I don't like to say, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. No, I want to hear what you got to say based on this. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And give me your views on it, and we can sit there because I might go with yours. I'm like, okay, you know what? You're right. That makes sense. I ain't got a problem with that. You know, that's what partners do. Marriage and the partners do.
I just love this new softer
Oh
side of
God, here
you.
she go with the soft
I'm
sauce.
I'm so serious because that's not
Whew.
what you said.
But I know
But
I.
but I would take what you just said as your new POV. I'll take that. I will take that.
Oh my
Hey,
goodness.
listen, I'll take that.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all been watching it, so it's not just me, but I'll take that. So he has given his. We've heard from you all in the audience.
Yes.
Yeah, he did. Thank you, sis. He did. Soon as you came on the scene, I promised you the answers because your
Oh
husband
my
was
gosh.
raw at first. I'm the
You know
man I
what?
control. Now he's like, wait a minute.
Oh,
I'll
the
take it
first.
and I'll consider. So hey, we'll take that. We'll take it. I know. I'm gonna give you a moment. You need some water.
You know what? I ain't even messing with you, Nick, but it's all good because I know me and I know the things I talk about.
Hey, I know you too. I'm not listen. I'm going off of what you said several times. If you changed your mind in the middle, maybe something was said that made you change it. It's all about how you feel, and it's all good. You ready for
Yes,
the next one?
that I am.
I'm gonna
That
get
I
you
am.
out this hot seat.
Yes, yes,
You know I love to mess with you. Does size really matter? Does
yes.
size really matter? And before anyone gets
Mm-hmm.
upset, we're not talking about that. Does
Yes,
size
yes,
really matter? So King and I were talking about today's episode, and we wanted to talk about size as far as your preference. Do you like them tall? You like them short? Um, Thick? You like them skinny? And the reason why we're talking about it is because society has, oh my God, like how somebody looks
yes,
can literally
yes.
get them a whole job. How
Mm-hmm.
someone looks can get them $1 million contracts. It cares nothing about the character. How do you
Mm-hmm.
look? So we wanted to talk about that today. You guys hit us up in the comments. Tell us your thoughts. What are your preferences? King, go ahead.
Well, my other statement based on that was the complimentary the complements and evaluation of one's anatomy. So it goes either further than that, like you said, your preference on how you feel a woman should look to you. You know what I'm saying? What you look for in a female as well as what you look for in a male. You know what I'm saying? What attracts you to them. When it comes to the physical side. Some people got the preference, like you said, for the small 1-2 size. You know what I'm saying? Small frame. You know what I'm saying? From being the top being small and always to the backside being small, and that's some people preference. Me personally, no. I'm that other brother. I'm not. I'm on the sister side of
You like them
having.
thick?
Yeah, yes, curvy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all that. The cornbread fed ladies. You know what I'm saying? Back in the country. Yeah, I guess that's one of the reasons why I moved to the Carolinas because I wasn't finding that up in the city, in New York. So but like you said, it definitely makes a difference in the business world as well. It's like it's just coming into view that the ladies that was curvy still had brains, and now they starting to see that. Because before it was like, hey, you wasn't a 4 or 5 or 2, 3 size, hey, and had just like that, and you had to look a certain way. From the music business to modeling, all that. You know what I'm saying? And that was always a problem. And then it makes you think that feel women that's plus size and nice size feel they got to get down to that. I don't feel you got to change your size for that. If you got health problems, yeah, okay. But my thing is, if a man feels you like you look, and that's what he likes, yo, what you changing for? Who you trying to impress? That's my thing. My thing is impress your woman, impress your man when it comes to stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why you wear what you wear is for him to look and appreciate it. So if he likes the way it curved, they how them hip huggers on them jeans look,
Not the
okay.
hip huggers.
Oh yeah, I'm taking it back a little bit.
Yeah, you
But
did.
yeah,
You did.
but I mean, that's what he likes because that's what attracted him to you because that's what you was wearing. That's what the size you were. So I mean, especially between if you had no kids or whatever, that's what he still likes. So I mean, well, I feel that you gotta be what society says, and then that's their society. If you look at it that way, that's their measurements, you know. So
Right.
yeah,
That's their standards of
that's
beauty.
their standards
Yeah.
exactly. Never
A
been
good
ours.
example of the standards of beauty is I don't even want to say the family's name, but we know the famous family that a lot of people
Exactly.
take their trends and beauty cues from.
Yes.
It was
hmm
when they began to wear or embody specific types, hairstyles, skin
hmm
colors, lips, all of that. It becomes beautiful. It
Right.
becomes what is acceptable.
hmm
And I don't subscribe to any of that because my people had all that for years,
Always
and
have.
it was not beautiful then.
Mm.
And even now, some of our people feel that they need to go get even more or get it enhanced or get it
Yes.
shaved away or
Touched
take
up.
it from here and put there. And I'm gonna keep it 100. I used to want to take my stomach,
Mm.
put it in the back. I wanted to, but I really
I feel you.
did.
I understand.
I wanted, because that is, I mean, that was the thing. And then a lot of people started dying on the
Yeah.
table
Yeah.
or dying afterwards or losing body parts or it was
Right.
turning black or it would get rock hard. And I
hmm
was like, wait a second, Nikki, hold up. Let's rethink this thing. And that's just how quick you can slip into the what other people think vortex, right? That is how quick you can slip into that. Everybody is doing it. This is what I subscribe to now was what does Nikki think? What's comfortable for me? What looks
Exactly.
good on me? If it's to the point where I can't fit my clothes anymore, wait a second, check. Now hold on now. If your
Right.
blood pressure too high, your blood sugar too, that's something different. But doing it
Totally.
because here's the thing, all of this stuff is a trend. 5 years from now,
Yep.
what they gonna do with the booties when the booty's not a trend anymore?
Exactly. Be something else.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then the
Something
other
else.
thing is, yeah, beauty is subjective and is relative.
Yeah.
So if I'm changing me to attract what I want or the opposite sex or whatever it is, what if the guy that I think is fine today likes big butts,
hmm
but the one I find tomorrow that's fine doesn't? Like you gonna
Right.
keep, we're not Mr.
Exactly.
Potato Head, Mrs. Potato Head, where you can switch out your
Switch the
parts. And
pieces.
so,
Yeah, parts.
hey, sissy, you can't switch your parts out. So you have to get to the point where you love you and just know that you're gonna find someone that loves you. And if who you are is what they prefer or preference, then hey, that's what it is. When it comes to men, I I ain't gonna lie and say I don't like a fine man. My God, hey, now that's beautiful.
Yes.
A
Yes.
beautiful
Yes.
black. Oh my God, I love my brothers. But I don't have a preferred. He's got to look like this. He's got to have a
hmm
6 pack. What my preference is not something that he can go in the gym and get.
Right.
Your ability to have self control, your
hmm
relationship with God, how you treat me. Can I get that in the gym?
No doubt.
You cannot
Nope.
get that eating gluten free bread. So, and we would love to hear your comments in the comments. We would love to hear your thoughts and your POV in the comments. King,
hmm
what about you? How do you feel? Well, first of all, did you have the preference that you have now for the thick sisters? Did you have that your whole life, your whole
Always
dating
have.
life, I should say?
Always had my dating life from the time I moved to Carolina and went to high school. You know what I'm saying? I seen it then. Well, as part of, let me change that. It started in New York because when I was
Mm-hmm.
in junior high, so it was always it was a selective few then. But it was like that wasn't. I put it like this that they wasn't in my category. I wasn't in theirs. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I wasn't at that level yet. So when I moved to North Carolina, what I'm saying, you see more of them now. Like okay. So then, there's more to choose from. So I could, be able to be more comfortable stepping to them. And so when I went in the military, it was totally different then, but it was the same. Even when I went to Germany. Now Germany, I ain't gonna lie, I had to cut it. I had to bring it to a different level because it wasn't that many sisters
Whole
there.
different do crowd, huh? Yeah.
Exactly. So you look at a different point of view there. You just get to know people and just interact. You know what I'm saying? Till you get back to the states and see the sisters again. But yeah,
Hmm.
that preference of a thick lady have always been me. Oh man, yeah. I'm a what's the name? To my never trust a big button to smile. Yeah, hey, that might have been that would be my
You were like,
downfall because
yo, that's my
I love.
thing.
So that was always me. Top heavy booty. Yeah, that was my thing. And little gut. I could care. Hey, you ain't gotta have no slim. Where you done took some ribs out or something like that. Where you had that. No,
Yeah,
ain't nothing like a little something I can grab onto. Hey, but that's what I love about women. You know what I'm saying about our sisters and that type of preference was me. Always
yeah,
have been.
yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah,
always had that
I
preference.
love when men prefer women with natural bodies. But I love even
Exactly.
more when a man understands that once a woman has had children, her
Hmm.
body may not look the same as
Exactly.
it did pre childbearing years.
Right.
I will say this one thing I love about a man from the country
Mm.
or a man that grew up around his grandmother
Right.
or really loves his mama is they appreciate a healthy body woman. And when I
Yes.
say healthy body, I'm not talking gym rat. And I don't mean
Right.
to say that in a derogatory way. I'm talking about she might be thick. She
Hmm.
might like to eat her cornbread.
Hmm.
She may love her red beans. She may love that. Greens are her thing. I love that. And a lot of countrymen that I've met, and I don't mean country, I mean men from the country,
Right.
or down south brothers, I should say,
Hmm.
is they a lot of them are, I know some of them are, y'all, but a lot of them are not that superficial in that area. They really aren't.
Right.
I know the higher you go up north, it's different.
Yeah, it is.
I know so many people
It
that live
is.
in California. It's, girl,
Oh
you
yeah.
can find some greens or you can find some soul food because all the places are like healthy and
Hmm.
you can find gluten-free and smoothie shops everywhere. And the
Yep.
temptation to look a certain way, that pressure is so strong the
All
further you
right.
go up north. But yeah, that's what I love about a brother from the south. This the whole
Yeah.
appreciation for me.
Oh yeah. No doubt.
Yes,
Yeah, I
you
learned a lot. Learned a lot moving to the south. That's why I got my gentlemanly manners, and how to do this and that. Got it from the south. Yeah, because I was rude in New York. Hey, that was life. Not that I was
yeah,
rude, but I mean, I didn't look at you. I didn't talk to you. It's just you walk past a person.
yeah,
So on the street, it wasn't like meeting people down here. No,
yeah.
you only met them if you have like you was in school or you happen to be at something
Mm-hmm.
together. So you just pretty much make small talk before this started or whatever. That's how you did. But on the street, nah. You just you didn't even strike up conversation at the bus stop. So I'm just being
So,
real. So.
question: do
Mhm.
you prefer confidence over looks, or do you prefer to have what you want as far as body type first?
Okay, let me see. Let me see how you say that again. When you say confidence over looks, yeah, okay, I got what you're saying. Yeah, I want that strong confidence in the woman. I want her to feel because I feel if she got confidence, she's confident in her skin. You know what I'm saying? So she doesn't let her body looks define her. It's all about the confidence she has when she wears it. So, because I've seen some women, you be like, yo, what I'm saying? Regardless of the size, she got it because she hold it together and she pulls the brothers
That's
in because
me
they
all
like
day.
they see it. You know what I'm
Go
saying?
ahead.
That's what attracts brothers. That confidence. They let a brother if she feels insecure about her body, he's gonna feel insecure about getting with her. Because that thing is
Duh.
because you're always out and you always places you ain't gonna want to go because you're feeling some kind of way about your body and how it looks. You know what I'm saying? My man is cool but let her be confident. Yo, she can be
Yeah.
booming big, and he be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Because she's walking with it. She's the swag. It's killing. You know what I'm saying? And people can't help but notice
Yeah,
when you
you
see a
definitely
woman.
are drawn to somebody that
Yes,
is standing in all of
their
them.
own
Like when they
exactly.
stand in their own power, like you can't help it.
Yes,
I've heard though from men and women, when you're with somebody that's insecure about themselves, it
yes.
makes it hard because it's like a constant having to keep you encouraged.
It's
But
a
the
battle.
biggest thing is the jealousy
It's a
because it
battle.
creates this level in some people of jealousy that,
Hmm.
okay, so what you looking at them now? Baby, I was looking at you. Oh, so
Yeah.
that what you prefer?
Yes.
Baby, they asked
Yep.
me if I wanted water. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
heard that from so
That's
many
true.
people. So
It's
go
true.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I'm saying, yeah, it's true. I mean, you feel that when you with your woman, because it's like, okay, I'm with you. So I had to see something in you that I like to be with you. And I need you to feel that way about yourself. Because one thing, and my wife told me all the time, she said, like, that's why I don't like you, because of my confidence. She feels, oh,
That's
she'll
why
tell
I
me,
don't like you.
that's why I don't like you. That's why I don't like you. I don't understand what the problem is, right? That's just been me. I've always been confident what I did. So, and I guess because how I portray it and possess it, it's like, you just think you this. And I'm like, really?
You
Why I got
do.
to be?
You do. I tell you all the time, 12 years straight,
but,
you do.
but it's
But you
like I
know what?
said,
That's one thing though that I love about you. That's one thing I love about you, friend, is can can't nobody come along and tell King that King is not the stuff.
and it's not even that. It's just I'm confident in who I am. So you think about it. I ain't always been a big brother. Everybody see my military pictures and stuff. They look at it, yo, that was you. Like yeah, but never lost the personality. Never lost the attitude. So gaining weight was just like, oh well, you know what I'm saying? Hey, in Africa, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't met a woman yet that don't like a brother like me. Not just because of my size, because of my swag, because of my personality, because of my attitude. So adding a little weight, and then some women, they actually targeted me because of my weight. So it was like, well, dang, it wasn't no big, it wasn't no difference when I was smaller to now I'm bigger because I'm still the same person. So the confidence is still gonna be there. It's gonna stay there. So
Like I said, can't nobody. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that because can't nobody come tell me that either. And it's
right
not even about being too high minded.
or
It took me
arrogant
too long to get
or
to this place
exactly. I
of
feel you.
confidence and belief in myself
So
that
yeah,
you will not talk me down off of it, away from
yes,
it. No, you can feel how you want to feel about me. That doesn't
right
mean that I have to agree with it and feel it.
for
And
sure.
that's on period. That's
Hmm.
period. Yeah, I don't
Yes,
have to
ma'am.
agree with what your thoughts are. Go ahead.
At all. Yeah, like I say, at all. I mean, my thing is this keeps me where I'm at and rooted and grounded in how I believe in myself. So, regardless of what you see and how you feel about it, hey, that's you, sister. I'm still gonna walk in my peace. I'm gonna walk in everything that's here.
Come on,
So,
peace.
you know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna be all good about what I do and how I do it. So when I step somewhere, believe me, when I step in that room, you're gonna know who I am.
Boom. King done
You're gonna
stepped
definitely
into
know who I
the
am.
room.
You're gonna know I'm there. If you don't know the
I hear
name,
you.
you're gonna know I'm there.
I
That's
hear
all.
you.
And then you're gonna want to know who I am. Because you're like,
That's
okay,
it.
he possessed something about it. I'm like, that's right, baby, I do. Don't you want to know? Don't you want to see who this is? You want to get some of this energy, sweetie? Come holler at me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no big deal. I'm good. It's just a vibe, sweetie. It's a vibe. You know?
Hey, for me, it's the whole lifestyle and mindset. You hear me? So listen,
Yeah.
we're gonna go ahead and move on to our third topic. I was waiting on our other
Yes.
co-host for the day. We have not heard from him.
Okay.
So we're just gonna go ahead and move on to number three. All righty. I'm
Oh
gonna let you
yes.
ask and I'll ask the last one. Go ahead.
Sure, ladies. Your male best
Ladies.
your male best friend is getting married in a few weeks. The bride to be invites you to her bachelorette party in Punta Cana, Mexico. During the trip, she had a one night stand with one of the workers. One of the boys that come by. Man, you need extra this, extra that. Would you tell
It's the
the?
whole accent for
I
me.
had to throw that in. It's
It's
Punta
the
Cana,
whole accent
I'm
for me.
sorry. You know what? And I did instead of doing Mexico, I did
That
Jamaica.
was very island.
I'm
It was
sorry.
very Jamaican. It's okay. Go ahead.
Exactly. Okay. So would you tell the groom who is your best friend? Wow, ladies, talk
That's
to
a
us.
good one.
Talk
That's a
to us
good
and
one.
tell us how would you handle that, ladies? Tell us.
That's a good one. So
Yes.
if it's your male best friend, he's getting
Hmm.
married, his wife or his fiance would be at that time, invites you to her bachelorette party. And
Hmm.
while y'all are in Mexico,
Hmm. Chilling.
she got her whole
Chilling.
Stella on with her groom.
Yes. They,
Would you tell your best friend, yo, your shorty was a little naughty. Your
so
shorty was naughty. Would you
mm,
say something, or as King said, to snitch or not to
not
snitch?
to snitch.
That is the question. All right. So Cynthia said, absolutely.
Quick. Say quick,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
I'm gonna put
Mm.
little exclamation points behind it for sure enough, she said. Woo wee. So,
Nick, we're
ladies,
gonna let you start. We're gonna let you hit this one, Nick, first.
I
Definitely
can
get
go
yours.
first. You voted for me to go
Yes.
first. I can say
Ladies
first.
first. Yeah, because this is more point to your
Oh, this
genre.
is
So we want to
ladies
see it come
night.
from you. Exactly.
Listen, Real talk, I
Especially,
got so many answers for that one. King, you
especially
one
from
of
the
my best
islands.
friends. What, 12
Okay.
years now?
Yes, ma'am.
So here's the thing. I don't say something and you find out, I
Mm,
lose my friend. But if I say something
mm,
and you end up staying with her, then you get
uh.
mad at me. Because now I'm the troublemaker. You feel me? I've seen
I hear
situations.
you. I hear you.
I've been in one before where, and it's such a hard position sometimes because you
Hmm.
don't want to hurt your friend. That's number one.
Right. Right.
So you Pastor Cynthia, not she like straight up no. Um, I'm telling it. And then it's like I don't want to bring the pain, but if I don't say something and this causes you pain later, I knew the whole time. So now I'm being
Yeah.
deceptive to you. You feel me?
Right. Right.
Howsoever,
Hmm.
King, I just said some one time before,
Hmm.
and she went and confronted him, and he was like, "Your friends just don't want to see us together." Flip
Hmm.
that whole script because it wasn't just me that witnessed it.
Right.
Flip the
Right.
whole script. We were just jealous. And me
Yep.
and that person are not friends to this day.
Mm.
So it's a bit of a sticky situation. However, man, again, you one of my best friends, 12 years strong. I cannot
Appreciate
not
that.
tell you. Because what would happen if it
Mm.
was the flip side and you went to the bachelor party with my fiance and you
Hmm.
watched the whole shenanigan go down and you didn't say nothing? Don't you call me? You and you better hope I don't have the kidney that you need.
The kidney. Oh my goodness.
The
Brother
kidney
gonna
or your blood
die.
type. I'm so
Brother gonna
serious.
die.
Hold on, let's hit the questions real quick.
Okay.
You want to hit that one?
Okay. Sid says I'm telling him and I'm telling her she's not ready for the commitment of marriage.
That part.
No
On the
doubt.
spot marriage counseling. On the spot.
Yeah. No doubt.
On the spot.
Yeah.
If you
Okay.
lose him for telling him that he wasn't a real friend from jump. Wow.
Wow.
You want to hit that one, King?
Ooh, I can't type fast enough for this topic. LOL.
Don't crap your fingers up over there, Pastor DuPont.
No doubt.
Yo, but so when I was telling you all the different POVs I had on that, I could
Yeah.
tell you were kind of thinking. So what are your thoughts on it? What would you do?
Nick, I'm gonna tell you. I mean, like you said, that's a sticky situation. Best friend. So right there, that puts you in a position. Best friend. So it's just messed up. First of all, me personally, I like, I don't even really want to go. You don't even invite me because I don't want to see something that's
I
gonna
don't
put
want to
me
see nothing.
in a position. Exactly, because you already know I'm going to your bachelor. I'm going to your bachelorette party. You know what I'm saying? And you up there, y'all getting with it. Get a little drinky drink. You know how it goes when y'all get the not margaritas, but you get the tequila in your system. You get,
Really? It's the
I'm
whole.
just
What
saying.
is up with you and the? We
I'm
doing
just,
okay.
just I
I'm
want
not mad at
want to
it.
be a little something into it, and then next thing I know, y'all, you done snuck away somewhere. Everybody's still partying, so I'm looking. I said, Nick, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? What up? So
Why I
I
got to
go,
leave my name? Go ahead.
and I'm just saying, because we just using the
Yeah.
best friend scenario thing. So I go, and I happen to hear something a little small humming, whatever. Next thing I know, I crack open the door. I'm like, oh my God, this is not what I'm seeing. I hurry up and shut the door. Now I'm over here in my own feelings. It's like, okay, this
Right.
girl is
You
getting
now
married.
you got to
She get
stress.
married tomorrow. She get married
Right.
tomorrow. But then, I know old boy. You know what I'm saying? He good dude. You know what I'm saying? But that's my best friend. So what do I have to do? Like you said, if I don't tell and it comes out, my man's like,
You
yo, he
better
gonna
hope
divorce.
I
You know
don't
what I'm
have the
saying?
kidney
You know
that
what I'm
you
saying?
need.
Right. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be mad, but I'm saying she gonna be fired up because I told. Okay, because she get ready to marry this dude. But if I don't, I mean, I'm not
But
the. I'm not.
you just said a good point.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we want to be married so bad.
Exactly.
Why
It's
you
so
gotta come along and mess it up?
mess
Bitch
it
better
up.
wait. I'm not the
Exactly,
one that
Nick.
went and slept with somebody. But
Exactly.
we want to be married so bad and
So
we don't want to
bad.
lose somebody. Yeah,
So how
exactly.
so that, and I mean that's the point that you look at. I just seen this. It was her last night. She's like, "Hey, I'm just having my fun. It's all good. Let's leave it like
This is
that.
my
It's at the
last
bachelor
one. I'm
party.
not
It's at
married
the
yet. Yeah.
exactly. It's at the bachelorette party. I'm having my fun. But then I'm looking like, okay, but my man, he gonna, what I'm saying?
Yeah,
How do
he
I
at the
do
house
this?
praying, hoping
Exactly.
that
So I'm
the
like,
marriage is gonna be
do I
successful.
feel it? And then my thing is, it's just okay. So I had to look at it from that point. So me not telling because that's my best friend not telling, but if I tell him, She gonna look at me. No, you didn't. You my best friend. How you gonna run your mouth to my man? But I'm like, you ain't ready. Like Snitch said, you ain't ready. You ain't ready.
Okay,
Look
so
what you just
King,
did.
my fiance, I don't have one yet. He not gonna
Right,
join
right.
us. No, let
Got
me
you.
not even use me because I'm not
Okay,
speaking
okay,
that over
got you.
me.
Got you.
Let's say you had a best friend, a female best friend named Tasha.
Got you.
And Tasha's fiance invites you to Jamaica for his
Got you.
bachelor. Okay.
Okay.
And so, throughout the night, you kind of see him getting a little
Right,
friendly, but
right,
you ain't tripping. It's just a little friendliness. But
right.
then,
He gets with it. He
yeah.
gets with it, and then
So,
okay,
what are you
and,
doing? Are you
and
calling
right,
Tasha? What
Tosh,
you doing?
right. And so I'm like, and here we go again. Okay, dude, you was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you stepped over the board.
I can't wait to
Tasha's my
meet that one. Go
girl.
ahead.
Tasha's my girl. I'm like, but do I, like you said, do I tell Tasha? And she's like, chill, really? Is that what you do? I mean, I know why. Why you? Because I'm like, she gets in a feeling. Because why you telling me this right before my marriage? You know what I'm saying? I could have been okay with it or whatever. I'm like, but Tasha, I just felt that he did it this night. But how just? And then he gonna look at me, dude.
Mm,
Bruh, really?
yes,
This what
he
we
did
do? I
now.
invite you, dude, and this is what you. So it's like I said again, Nick. It's like, you know what? Oh boy invited me, but I'm
Ken,
not
hold
going.
on. We're getting that sound
That
again. So
popping
you know
sound.
what I'm gonna
Okay.
do? I'm gonna let you finish your statement while I switch out devices, y'all. I'll be right back. Go
Okay.
ahead, King.
So I'm like, what do I do? Do I stay here? I don't even want to go to the party. How about that? That keeps me out of everything if I don't even show up. You know what I'm saying? I tell them I'll meet them at the spot. I don't show up. I don't see nothing. So therefore, what goes on, goes on. If she finds out later, I was not there. So I don't feel like I caused any problems or I was I handled things the way I wanted to handle it because that's a sticky situation. For me to tell them, tell on behalf of my friendship, which that'd be the best thing to do. But if I don't put myself in that position, I don't have to worry about it because things happen, and I don't want to be that person. Believe that. But hopefully, I ain't got to never get in that situation. But cause that's something to deal with. Because like she said, this is his last night, and he just want to end it because he know this is gonna be the only woman he be with, and he won't do nothing else. But then how do you the night before? How do you be able to get on that stand in front of that preacher and everybody and say it's all good, and then as a best friend, how do I stand there and be in the in the audience, or if I'm in the part of the wedding and sit there and look at her and knowing she's getting ready to marry this dude after he just did what he did the night before. It's crazy. But
All right, King, you there?
yeah, I'm here.
All
So
right,
yeah,
y'all. That is, I heard everything you were saying.
cool.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, the stick. I mean, it's
man.
yeah, it's real. That's like you heard. So you heard the part where I said, you know what? I'll tell the fella, I'm gonna meet y'all there, and then I
I
just
was
don't leave the room.
rolling. I was
Just,
rolling.
for real, because
You like,
I mean,
listen, I'm gonna come
yeah,
before the drinks pop off. I'm leaving
exactly.
after dessert.
For
Yeah.
real, I'm like, because I just don't want to put her in that position of telling her, because I mean, make that a whole big fiasco, and then on his behalf, like, dude, what I'm saying? I understand you invited me. I know you feeling like, well, man, I'm cool with you. You real close because that's your best friend. So I want to make sure. But dude, look what you did. So if I ain't in that area, Nick, if I'm in my room, sleep, and whatever, or like you said before the festivities started, and I rolled out. At least I can say, hey, I was not there. So I don't know what
Mm.
happened. After we started drinking a little bit, I got a little too tipsy. I said, you know what, I'm going back to my room. I'm not feeling good. And I rolled out. That's way, if something hit the fan and it's called off, hey, I didn't see Jack. What happened? You know what I'm saying? What happened?
You a mess. Listen,
For real.
between me and you
Mm-hmm.
and our friendship, I don't know nobody Tasha, nobody else.
Right.
Well, no, I'm not speaking that on myself. I'm not gonna do
Gotcha.
that. But you
I feel
already
you.
know if you need that kidney, don't play with me.
I
All
got you.
right, I'm gonna
I
let
feel
you read this one. Go ahead. This in
you. Okay.
response to what you peeked in the door.
Okay, Sister said, nah, you go back, crack the door open with your camera recording for proof, and confront her and send it to him and let her know she's wrong. Ooh, see, that's what I'm saying. Said I can't show up. See, there you go. I don't even want that. I don't want that sent on my conscience. If
He's
I'm not
like,
in the,
I'm just not coming. I'm
if
not doing this
if I'm not there, because
shenanigans.
that to me that's just too much. That's my best friend. So he, I've been knowing him maybe like 5 years. I've been knowing her the whole 12. So just to see that whole thing blow up, just because he stepped over the bounds, and if I don't, because I know if it was the other way around, she'd be like, I know you ain't telling on me, so I ain't worried about it. You know what I'm saying? You see, if that was me and her, and I went to her bachelorette party, I'm chilling, and she said, "I know you ain't gonna tell on me, so we good." I'm like, "No, if I'm a good dude, I'm like, no, I'm telling. So you better not do it." But you know what? If I'm not there, I can't tell on nobody.
So the solution is just
See,
not going. Don't
just not
invite me.
going. Just don't invite. You know
I'm
what?
not gonna go.
I see. Hey, the reception dinner to the. No, I'm sorry. The rehearsal dinner to the wedding. I jumped the whole bachelorette.
All the
I'm going straight
shenanigans.
right. Reception dinner. Next thing I'm going to, I'll be at the wedding. And how about that?
So mess. So
Yo, just
mess.
saying. I like to keep myself out of things like that.
Pastor
Yeah,
Dupont says it's not a sticky situation. Real friends hold each other accountable. Grown folks don't consider protecting their friends as snitching. Just my opinion. That is facts.
that's
That is
facts.
true
But
facts. And here's the thing. If you are going to say something,
hmm
King would say something. If you are going to say something, you say it knowing, look, this is what happened.
right, right.
And a lot of the times, I'm not gonna say a lot of the times, sometimes you do
hmm
end up losing a friend in the process. But you cleared your conscience and you've done your part.
And that's
Again,
why.
I'm not gonna speak that over my future marriage, but I'm not no but you already know.
But see,
How
that's why I said. That's why I said what I said. I don't
you
have to worry
ain't
about
going.
my conscience if I ain't there.
You ain't going.
My
She
conscience
said
will stay
step
clear.
over the bounds. Yeah. And I understand why that's the question, but some people
Right.
do come back at you like that.
They do.
I
They
have
do.
seen it.
For
Ooh.
real. And like I said, it can be more than 12. We got 12. How about the people that been together 20, 25 years?
Right.
Friends, and it goes straight out the window in that one night. Because
Because the
you felt
person
being a
that you
friend.
reveal it to does
Exactly.
not want to face reality.
No, no.
And
And that's
they
reality
don't
for
want to
you.
be by themselves and lose that person.
And that's reality for you, Nick. There ain't no more reality than getting ready to get married the night, what I'm saying, the next day, and one of your partners cheated and your friend told. Hey,
Yeah.
that you can't get no more real than that. Because
Yeah.
somebody gonna be hurt. And just because you came to the rescue, like I just wanted to, you didn't have to tell them. You should have kept it to yourself. And then people don't tell them that. You'd be like, see, I knew I shouldn't have went. See what I'm saying? Or
Right.
something to that figure. Now you feel jacked up, 20 years deep, y'all been in friendship, and now I just lost it because I felt that was the right thing to do. Mm.
King
So
is still on that. I'm just don't invite me. I'm not
don't,
going.
Nick. I don't want to put myself because I've been there, Nick. I've been between that, keeping my mouth shut on one side, keeping my mouth shut on the other side. I've been there, and
Yeah.
it's not a good feeling to have that to sit there and be in the middle, but you keep your mouth shut
Yeah.
because of your loyalty.
Yeah.
That's why I've
Well,
always been a loyal person. But see, my thing is, even though people say, "Well, it's the best thing," you know what? No, sometimes the best thing is keep your mouth shut because
yeah.
it ain't your business. When you look down to it, when it's already situation, not that you're getting ready to get into one, but when it's an already situation going, it ain't none of your business on that level. If
Yeah.
somebody found, hey, I ain't know nothing, y'all live, you know what I'm saying, y'all doing what you do. I ain't know nothing because I wasn't there. But
Folks
knowing
from
that you,
back in the day and in our parents age group would tell
mm-hmm,
you stuff like mind your own
on
business.
business, that's it.
Mind your own business. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you.
Mm,
You're my friend.
right,
And the question was your best friend. It's not like I just met you at work,
right,
but you're
right.
my friend. And if I call myself your friend, then I got your back all the time.
Oh yeah,
Right?
oh yeah.
Because if the roles were reversed, I would want you to hold me down like that too. Um, so
And
okay,
see,
so go ahead.
no, I'm gonna say a part of that is like during that friendship, doing with that situation, with getting ready to get married or that. If I see signs, I'm gonna hit you hard with that.
Oh
So that way,
man.
see what I'm saying? So that way, we'll never get. Hopefully, we won't get to a point where you just keep overlooking, and like, okay, well, I'm still like, yo, and see, then I feel like why should I tell you? Because when it hit the fan, you shouldn't even look at me sideways.
Now you
Because
bring
if
up
I,
a good point. You bring up a good
you know what I'm
point. And
saying, I'm
Pastor
just,
Cynthia, I'm gonna come right back to your comment in a second. You bring up a good point. Because you do have some friends who are in these
mm-hmm,
tumultuous,
mm-hmm,
abusive, or horrible relationships.
right,
They know the person is doing stuff.
exactly,
They know that
exactly.
they left, come back. They come to you, they cry, they
Mm-hmm.
go back. They come to you for
Yep.
advice, they go back. And they're 10 years in, and you like, yo, you still, why you keep? So at that point, here's another question to pose.
Mm-hmm.
If you see something happen again, or if you see something, do you say something? Is it like she just gonna go back? He's just going back? What do you do in that situation? That's a
And that's what I'm.
legitimate. Go ahead.
Yeah, and like you said, no, that's what you're saying. That's what I'm saying. You stay out of it because if, and I'm not even like you said, they're in a relationship. I've been with you vibing since you met this brother, right? And I seen the signs. I didn't, and I ain't even say, I seen no boy with old girl. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, they wasn't like they were strangers. And then you confront them, he confront me like, yo, bro, one thing you ain't gonna do is front me about anything. Because that's my girl. So if I see you, but if you still rolling with this brother and keep rolling, then next thing you know, shit, I'm getting married. I'm like, huh? You getting married. So what I done talked to you for the last year and a half or whatever,
Oh, yeah.
it's just well, he said he gonna change. You know what? Okay, okay. Mind you, I still got you, but believe me when I tell you, I ain't saying nothing else. I'm done with that part. I'm still got your back. But if you was to come out to your friend and say, Chuck, please do not say anything about what I've seen or what I didn't see, because I don't know nothing. Because I done gave you more than enough over the last year and a half of how this dude is rolling. So for you to still want to say, I want to do the ultimate and marry this brother, we can only be friends from a distance because I already see how you rolling. And that's usually
Mm.
how I've been with some friends of mine because I'm like, yo, I see stuff I don't mind telling you about. When he confronts you or when you confront him about it and you still go keep rolling with it, come on. Come on. I ain't nothing too much I can do because you're a grown woman. You're making these decisions. But I still got you.
Mm.
So understand if you gotta come cry on my shoulder, I'm here. But don't look for me to do any I spy, doing any private investing. No, I'm not doing none of that. Because you shouldn't even be with the brother. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I done gave you enough. So
Yeah.
that's my take on that situation like that.
Uh-oh. There
Yeah.
you go. Yeah. Yeah, and I've seen situations. I've been in them as well.
Hmm.
I'm a coach. I'm a counselor. I'm whatever God needs me
Hmm.
to be in whatever situation.
Hmm.
And you get those phone calls, and then after a while, it's like, okay, we've been talking about this for a couple of years now, so
Hmm.
you're still going back. Why? And then you get to the point where you start answering the phone less and less
Yes, ma'am.
because ultimately you're going to do what you want to do. And what I'm saying
Yep.
is not penetrating, or it'll penetrate for a second, and then they come in and they tell you a lie or manipulate or whatever it is, or
Hmm.
you just want them so bad.
Exactly.
So there's not much more I can do till you ready or you get tired of being sick and tired. Let's get
Yep.
to these comments, King. We got a few of them. All
Okay.
right, you want to hit that one?
Since it says, but if they're willing to lose your friendship, then they didn't value your friendship. And I feel, and I understand that, but I feel a lot of people don't really understand what true friendship is. They don't really, when you listen to friends and you listen to what the dictionary or what we as a culture understand, to me, that loyalty to friendship is the best connection to understand thick and thin, die, ride or die and all that. If you really believe that, then like you said, that's what's supposed to mean something. But you got people, male and female, that yeah, you my friend when we do this, when we do that. But when it comes to my love life, when it comes to me being overwhelmed with yeah, that goes kind of out the window or down the street. You can stay down in
Mm,
the corner until I get this set, and then you come on back. And that's what we see. And I mean, because I've seen it, plenty of friends of mine and women like, would chill. I like, what love got to do with this? When this is what's going on, when he treat you like, come on,
or they
and
want
shit.
you in the business when they want you in it.
Exactly.
That
Then you want to
when
bring
they
me in.
want to, and when you have those relationships where they come to you, they going in and everybody having to go off on that person
Hmm.
party, and then you still in your feelings because they mistreating your friend. They back
Yep.
together again. You still in
Exactly.
your feelings. You still in yours. She said, "Why hold on to something that's not willing to?" I'm gonna say this slow.
Exactly.
This go for a whole lot, Pastor
Hmm.
Dupont. This fits in so many areas. Why hold on to something that's not willing to hold on to you?
Exactly.
So
That's
many
true.
areas. I
That's
think she
true.
was saying this on something that I said early on the right, Nikki.
Right.
And yeah, that's a different than the original question posed. Yeah.
Right.
Woo,
Yeah.
child.
So it's
That
it's one of those
that
things, Nick. It's one of those things that you have to make that decision based on how long you've been in her life or his life, helping him with decisions, helping him right, and when you see that it just don't. I mean, you just have to bow out and just be the silent partner. You know how they talk about silent partners? Be
yeah.
the silent friend.
Yeah.
Okay. As
Well,
soon as something hit, I got you. But you know what? I'm keep my
right.
I'm all you said I'm being the cut. You know what I'm saying? I'm being the cut because apparently this straight up and forward, up and down thing ain't happening. Ain't working for you that I'm giving you the straight tea and you ain't drinking it. You sitting
Yeah.
over there
Oh,
to the side.
oh,
Okay? Yeah, you just
oh.
looking at the cup.
Wow. Have y'all shared this yet? If you have not, please share. So listen, King, I'm gonna say this and then we can move on to our last topic of the day.
Yes.
Those situations where you stop allowing yourself to be the dumpster.
Mm-hmm.
You got to stop allowing yourself to be the dumpster, because this person has chosen to be in the relationship and I don't mean not being a friend, not giving a listening ear, not giving good
Right.
counsel. That's not what I'm talking about. Somebody just like to come and dump everything. Every
Right.
day they call you, that person that does something wrong to earth them, you know, to make their
Mm-hmm.
life miserable, and you like, but you still with them.
For sure.
So you have to get to the
Yeah.
point where, because some people are comfortable in dysfunction.
Yes, they
They
are.
are comfortable in drama. And you have to say what your cutoff is. I will be here for you and help you. I'm here if you need counsel, if you need to cry. But if
Mm-hmm.
you got to start recognizing when people are literally the old school trash dumpsters. I
For
mean,
sure.
not trash dumpsters. The men that used to hang off the back of the trucks to pick up the
The
trash.
sanitation worker.
Yeah, you got to
Mm-hmm.
understand.
Yeah.
Don't be the
We're the
sanitation.
trash man. Don't be the trash man.
Don't be the
Yeah.
sanitation. All right, let's hit our last one. All
All
right, this is
right.
for you guys, King Men.
Yes.
If your homeboy
Mm.
is interested in a woman, but she doesn't like him, she likes you, is she off limits? And again, I thought our other co-hosts would have kicked in to
Yeah.
help you out on this one. But so
Yeah.
once again, if your homeboy is interested in a woman, but she don't like him, she likes you,
Mm.
is she off limits? King,
Ah,
what say you?
Nick. Okay. Been there, done that. I've always felt like, depending how, let's see, how can I put it? If y'all just meeting them at the same time, everybody's coming to the circle at the same time. Mike's muted. Okay.
I
She's
was
fair
meaning to
game.
mute mine to cough. I'm sorry.
She's fair game. But if my man's been talking to her here, when they've been conversating and it's cool, and then they happen to have some kind of event or some type of party, and I go with my man, and then boom, she looks at me like, "Oh, where have you been?" You know what I'm saying? Because I would have never picked your boy, and then she come at me. I'm like, can't do that, sweetie. I'm so sorry. You fine. You definitely my cup of tea, but you've been hollering at my boy. Y'all been talking, and I can't just step in like that. So
Okay,
that's
so the
what that's my.
question is if I'm gonna say Maurice, he's not on here, but so if Maurice was like, I'm interested in, I don't want to say your wife's name, but I'm interested in Chiquita, and she's not interested in him, she's interested in you. The question is if she off limits to you because he likes her but she doesn't like him? Is she off limits to you?
Well, see, we gotta use somebody because he's my cousin, so I can't even, I don't do that with family at
Okay,
all. So I have to use
Tom.
somebody else to say, yeah.
We
So
won't even use you,
right,
Tom, and
right.
Chiquita. We'll say Tom, Jerry, and Tasha. Oh,
Okay.
Tasha, I just keep using her name tonight. So Tom, Jerry, and Tasha. Tom likes Tasha.
Right.
Tasha doesn't like Tom. She likes Jerry. Does that make Tasha off limits to Jerry? Or as you say, is that breaking the bro code? Because you said that's breaking bro code. Is it yes or no?
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. In that type of situation, Nick, if we meet at the same time, it's not breaking the bro code because she's both, like I said, if you feeling her, say for instance, we walk in, or saying we walk somewhere and we like, how people, brothers come in the club and you see somebody and you like, I'm saying like, yo, I want to go after her, right? Now she hadn't seen me yet, so you are still in the club. This is still fresh. You go and talk to her, right? And then you're talking to her, you rub, you feeling her, and she just give you conversation. I walk up because I'm like, yo, man, this club is nice. Thanks for, and she see me, and then she start talking to me. It's like, you feeling her, but she just met me. You just met her. To me, honestly, that's not breaking the code. Now, if you've been kicking it with her, and I don't mean y'all ain't having no kind of romance in her, but you've been talking to her, and I'm talking about a week, 2, 3 weeks, and then I meet her for the first time while we all out together, she's feeling me for whatever reason, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Yeah, because with brothers, it's a time thing. If we meet everybody at the same day, we go to a party. And like I said, you got women you walk up to and you start talking to, and you might feel her vibe. You like, yo, she looks good and this and that, and I like her. But then your partner walk up and stuff, and she see a whole different view because she ain't really looking at you, checking for you like, she
Mm-hmm.
checking for this dude. I can't feel some kind of way because I just met you, and you see him, and if you feel he looks better or it's something that he offer, cool. Now, mind you, what you're not gonna do after you go to him and he treats you like something, you gonna come back to me because you made a mistake. But that's a whole different thing. But honestly, that's the type of situation with brothers. For the first time we see each other, it's not a problem. However you choose. But if you've been talking to my man 2, 3, 4 weeks, y'all on the phone, y'all exchange numbers, y'all been on the phone vibing, we happen to go to a party together, you see me and you like, whoa, dag, that's your, you know what I'm saying? Well, now mind you, I haven't gotten there yet. I'm talking to you and you telling me, you know what I'm saying, yeah, we talked something, but I'm not really feeling I'm thinking for you. Once you done told me that you've been talking to my partner on the phone, I'm done. Cause already y'all starting to get close. Y'all building that. So for me to
Okay,
step
so
in, cause
you're giving a couple of answers. The first one
right,
is
okay,
it depends on the time frame for you, for
right.
your opinion.
That's
Okay,
it. Basically, yeah,
and then the second one is your interpretation of the depth of them getting to know each other.
yeah. What's the first one is if you at the same time. If we all meet at the same time, and like I'm talking within that same night.
Right? No. And I get all
Okay,
of that, but
okay,
because that's not always going to be a realistic situation or
right,
scenario. That,
right.
for instance, okay,
Hmm.
so Tom
Hmm.
likes Tasha.
Okay,
You don't even realize you work. Jerry works. Didn't even realize he works with Tasha,
okay,
right? So him and Jerry and Tasha meet at the water cooler. They
okay,
meet coming into the door one day,
okay,
and they're chit chatting.
okay,
The homeboy has never had a conversation with Tasha.
okay,
Jerry don't know that he got a little infatuation or crush on her. They
okay.
have to be talking one day, and they find out it's the same chick.
Hmm.
Does that make that off limits for the friend that works with Tasha just because homeboy likes her?
I mean, honestly, it depends. It's something, and that when it comes down to what the dudes do, then it's like, yo, how long you been talking? How you feel? Because we actually talk to each other about some situations like that. It's like, yo, how you feeling and like that, and then you choose to stand back if if that's how it go. So it's none of the thing that it's like, okay, man, you can't talk to her or that's jacked up. Nah, it depends on where you're at in the situation.
Okay.
That's basically
So
how
for,
with Brooks. Yeah,
so for me though, okay,
right.
if I've been talking to let's just say I started chit chatting with a guy,
Okay.
we just didn't pan out, and I
Okay.
mean that's all we did was just chit chat,
Right.
and it just didn't pan out after a couple of weeks. We decided we're gonna be friends, and
Okay.
then my homegirl meets him. What can I say? We didn't pan out. We didn't. There
Right.
were no feelings developed. We didn't do anything. We weren't trying to build. We weren't talking about a future together.
Hmm.
It's different when you're in a relationship.
Right.
Like y'all were thugging it out. Y'all were
All
trying
right.
to,
Got
and
you.
things don't work out. That would be really weird
Right.
to
Right.
not have
Definitely.
them with your friend.
Got you.
What would be extra uber weird is if we was engaged,
Hmm.
had a whole relationship, were married, whatever, and then y'all start dating. I
Oh yeah, definitely, totally, totally
that would
different.
be. However,
That.
two guys, or just the fact that the one guy likes a woman,
Hmm.
but she doesn't like him. She does not. She specifies,
Right.
I don't like
Right.
him. I am, however, interested in you. I don't get why she would be off limits. Why
Cause
that would be breaking bro code, because it's just a like. She does not like you. And I mean, it may not even be anything wrong with you. She just doesn't like you. There's something about that friend though. So
right.
I just don't see why that would be breaking a bro code, in my opinion.
Well, see, like I
Because
said, it depends. Go ahead.
because I'm gonna use the club, like you said earlier.
Hmm.
It's plenty of times homegirls go out to the club together.
Right.
Bro gonna send over a drink.
Hmm.
Now all four girls could be jocking it when he comes in the club. Girl, look how he walk. Look at his
Right.
swag. Oh my
Right.
God, he dresses nice. But it's only one in the crowd he's gonna pick.
Right.
If all four like him, is the one that he picks breaking girl code because now she's the one that wants to, because she gets chosen? Like, you understand what I'm
Nah.
saying?
Yeah. Not see, but see, that's what I'm saying. It's always a situation because, like in that case, no, because y'all all met him. He's such a gym, but y'all all met him at the same time, so it's fair game. I'm talking about like if perfect example. I'm gonna give you a scenario what happened to me. I dated this girl, right? And we was, yeah, I dated her. during school and stuff. And then this is when she was still in junior high school. I was in high school. She's like 3 years younger than me.
Bro, we
So
don't went back in the day.
yeah, this because this fits this is what you're saying. And I
Yeah.
want to get so we can bring it up to what what you're trying to talk about as far as the bro code.
Mm-hmm.
So we dated, you know what I'm saying, and then I got to high school. I was in high school. She was in junior high, 9th grade, and high school starts at 10th grade in North Carolina, where I was at. So she ends up coming to high school. So we're not together, but I'm still liking her. Mind you, I still like her. So she joins a band. We in the marching band. I got partners that I hang with in the band. We cool. She starts liking one of my partners in the
Mm-hmm.
band that I hang out with, and he starts liking her back.
Right.
You got to understand how awkward that was. And then they kind of tried to. I ain't gonna lie. They tried to kick it for about maybe a month or two, if that long. It didn't last because of how because his friendship with me and stuff. And I was like, yo, like you said, she fair game. It's over. But I dated her and we was cool, me and him. And this is before she got there. So me and him, we friends. We good friends. And they knew about her. When she got there and stuff and was liking him. I'm like, to me, I'm like, you knew that was my boy. Why would you even try to date him? So that's when I felt some kind of way. So even though, that she was feeling her and they was talking this and that, it didn't really go nowhere because he was like, yo, he was confused. He was in that kind of like, we was in this like, oh man, we sitting there looking at each other like, how we deal with this because, yeah, very awkward. But like I said, it didn't last long because he felt like, yo, that's my boy. You kind of, I ain't gonna do him like that. And that's kind of jacked up that you would even do him like that. Because
Yeah.
me and him friends. So
Mhm.
that's what I was saying as far as putting time in and stuff. That's when it gets to the point where, yeah, you breaking the bro code to a certain extent because you shouldn't even and that's who I dated. We went, what I'm saying? So even though she come at you, yo, she supposed to be off limits, dude. And that's be the same way I would be. If it was the other way around, like, nah, you can't date me. You dated my boy. But that was, I don't care how long ago it was, me and him friends, you knew that. No, I can't do that. I can't feel that because the loyalty I have for my friends and you dated me and then whatever down the line and you feeling him, no, that's not how it goes. And I
Yeah.
know, for me, I know women are definitely like that. Women that make sure, I know a lot of women I know like, yo, I don't go, no, not going behind.
Sometimes you got
I said a
some
lot
that
of
don't
women.
care. Yeah,
Yeah,
some
some
people,
don't care. You're
when
right.
I'm
Some don't
done,
care.
I'm done. I could care
Right.
less. And you
Who
have
she
some
dates.
people, but if we take it back to the original question, now for your situation, y'all dated, even though it
Right.
was like high school, puppy, middle school,
And
middle.
that's what
But
I was trying to say because it wasn't
right,
really significant.
right.
Yeah.
But even though, even if you were adults and it happened, I get it. Y'all dated. And
Right.
that's what I was saying. If you entered into a relationship trying to see where it's going to go, that's
Right.
different.
Right.
I don't want your ex-husband. I don't want your fiance, your ex-fiance. I don't
Right.
want all that. But in this original question, it was simply this. He likes her. She don't like him.
Right.
She likes the friend. I don't think that's breaking.
No, it's not breaking the code. Like I said,
Right.
in that scenario, like I said, it gets to that point with dudes. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be a time thing with dudes because, like you said, we meet at the same time. Yo, it's whatever, bro. But if I'm starting, and it can be to where if I start talking and putting some time into her, depending on how much, it makes it different because you knew that's what I was aiming at. You knew this I was feeling. So even though she feel like, well, I ain't feeling him, and then start, no, you can't do that. That because we boys. So to me, you trying to start some stuff. So no, I can't do that because you gave him time. That's what I'm saying. You gave him
Stop
time.
being messy.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. That's what it comes down to being.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, that's breaking the code. No, dude, you should know
Wow.
that as a dude. You shouldn't do that, bro. I mean, we talking Nick. It can be 3 weeks in. You done been talking to her for 3. She been talking to you for 3 weeks, and then she don't like you for whatever reason because she see me, and then she wants to. No, you ain't hollering at me, baby. No, I don't think so. First of all, it made me think that I'm second, or because you didn't see me. Like, no, I'm so sorry. That's my partner. We cool. You do what you need to do, but you
I
won't
hear
get me.
you.
You move to the next dude, but you won't get me.
I hear you. I was gonna pose a question, but we're out of time. Maybe we can pick it up next time.
No
'Cause
doubt, no doubt.
I was gonna say, what if
Mhm.
the person that you with trying to holler at your friend on the cool, y'all together, and they trying to holler at them.
Yeah,
but
that's.
we're not gonna touch that.
But no, I got to say, dude, that's breaking the bro code. Any brother should know. You don't holler at
Wait a
nobody that
minute.
got some
Wait,
money.
wait, wait. I said that they're trying to holler at your friend. So if your lady is
Hmm.
trying to holler at your homeboy, he ain't breaking bro code.
Oh no,
She's
I'm
trying
breaking.
to
Oh
holler.
yeah, that's what I'm
So the
saying.
question I was gonna pose, and I'm trying not to
Hmm.
ask it because we really gotta go,
I got you.
is well, no, we're gonna save that. We're gonna
Okay, I got you.
we'll
We'll let that go.
cliffhanger that one. We'll
Okay,
cliffhanger that one. Have
okay.
you guys liked us on Facebook yet? If you have not, King,
Oh please, I don't understand what the problem is. We've been out here too long for y'all not to.
what the
Y'all done
problem
seen us
is?
all over. Y'all done seen us all over Facebook. Our faces are on there. The title is on there, so please hit that Facebook and share. You know that like button, bang. It don't take but a minute, couple of seconds. You
We're
know.
still trying to reach our goal of 500
Yeah, because I got
likes. So
something
I
for
think we're
you.
at
Y'all apparently don't want it, Nick.
320.
Apparently they don't want it, Nick.
They
I
don't want
got
that. They
something
don't want the
nice. They don't want the
giveaway.
gift. They don't want the gift, Nick.
I'll take it.
That's what that's telling me. I know you take
I'll
it, but I
take
ain't
it.
giving it to you. You can't get it
I'll
because you
take
part of the team. You can't get it. You part of the team.
it. You
We
suck.
need,
Okay.
yeah. I'm so sorry.
All
I'm so
right.
sorry.
Listen, connect with us. If you are interested in sending us a scenario, an issue of the day, a candid conversation or a hot topic that you want us to discuss, you know, you can hit us at nickandking@gmail.com. King, you
Mhm.
straight?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
You got
I'm
a lot
sorry.
of noise going on back there, bro.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Also, please like us on Facebook and Instagram at POV with Nick and King. And y'all know what? We are streaming simultaneously from Facebook to YouTube. So you can always catch us on YouTube if you can't pick it up here on Facebook. But you can also watch the replay on YouTube. And we are no longer putting the audio on SoundCloud. So you can watch it live or watch the replay again on Facebook or on Instagram. Don't forget to follow your girl on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Libsyn, Instagram, Facebook at The Obstacle Overcomer Podcast with Nikki Johnson. Y'all, we are about to wrap up season 3. Season 4 is going to be a beast. But the guests that have been on this season are incredible. They are pouring into you, so you don't want to miss it. Go catch up on them. You can find all of the video, audio podcasts on visual videos on YouTube or on my Facebook page at the Obstacle Overcomer Podcast. I must be tired. It must be time for us to go.
Mhm.
King, go ahead and give us
Yes.
your final words for today.
Okay, y'all. As always, I appreciate y'all. And as for our topics, you know what I'm saying, we definitely pick these to get that what can I say? That camaraderie type of response to see how people react to these different topics. And I'm that person that want to start some stuff anyway. I want to see how people think. Nick knows that, so that's why I come up with these, or we come up with these rather. And so, but we appreciate that y'all share, that y'all come
It
on
definitely was
and
not
interact.
camaraderie at the beginning, King. It was not.
No, yeah, yeah.
It was straight fire in battle as
I'm
always. But
so
it was good.
sorry. Yeah,
It was
I mean, but
good.
it was a good one. It was a good one.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, we definitely appreciate y'all coming on, listening and stuff. You know, this show wouldn't be nothing without y'all and stuff. And we appreciate you. We want y'all to have a great week. Just to let y'all know, because I'm gonna say it. Tomorrow's the King's birthday. That's right, y'all.
You could
Five
have let me
five.
say it. We're
I mean, you
not
can. She
done
can
yet,
still do
but
it,
go
but
ahead.
she can still do it. But I got to give my point on that. I will be 55 tomorrow, y'all. Lord has blessed me to see them
Woo-hoo.
many years. So, thank you for the shout outs in advance, because I know y'all. You're gonna see me plaster Facebook. You know how I do. I'm gonna put it out there, Instagram. Let y'all know the King tomorrow is his birthday. But y'all have a great week. I love y'all, and y'all have a good one. The King
So,
is out.
again, we do thank all of you for joining, for participating. Ricky's clapping his hand. I think that's for you for your birthday. Thank you guys so much for participating. You know, we love to end every episode with a word for the week, something to give you guys to chew on until we see you again on next Sunday. But our word, even though he shouted his own stuff out, our word for this week is going to be happy birthday, King. Happy birthday. I celebrate your life, King. I celebrate who you are. I've said it so many times. I'll say it again. You are one of my best friends. I appreciate everything that you've been to me.
Thank
The
you.
times that I've been able to call you and cry, laugh. When you've gotten on all my nerves, all of them. But
Mm,
seriously, thank you so much. You make me better, and I appreciate you. I
thank you.
genuinely
You're welcome.
appreciate you. So I pray
You're
that this
welcome.
new year of life will bring
Yes.
you great surprises and manifestations, that you come more into yourself as a man, into your potential and your power, that you will walk in all of your gifts,
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
all of
Yes.
them,
I love
and
them.
your talents, all of
Yes.
them. And I'll tell you everything else off camera, because I'm not going to cry, not doing that.
I
So with that
understand.
being said, that is our
Yes.
word for the week. If y'all want to send him some birthday love, hi Ricky, I see you. If you want to send him some birthday love, please do so. You can find him here on Facebook at William Harrington. On Instagram, tell him how to find you.
Well, it's William Lewis Harrington on Facebook, and it's it's facto_1 on Instagram. So yeah,
All
that's how
right.
that felt, brother. Yeah.
All righty, show your boy some birthday love. If he makes you laugh, if he makes you cringe on some of the things he says, if you over there rooting like, yeah, man, you saying how I feel, show him some love. It is
No
his
doubt.
birthday. King, I love you with my
Love you
heart. I
too.
love
Love you
you.
too.
Have an amazing
Yes.
birthday. And we are out. See you guys on
Next
what just
Sunday.
happened? Oh, something just happened. See you guys on next Sunday. As always, kings and queens, keep reigning.
Peace.
Yeah.